How do you have a guy this past Monday night on Raw? I think Rikishi said a bit on his podcast when he was talking about with somebody, where you have a man who legitimately has one of the coolest entrances, has the entire crowd in the palm of his hand. Yeah, he gets annoying sometimes with the whole Yeet stuff, but that dude, granted, he can't wrestle for shit. But regardless, this ain't AEW, this is WWE. But regardless, this motherfucker is over. This past Monday Night Raw, he had the entire crowd, along with Sami Zayn, going ape shit. Look, I love the Bloodline. I think it's amazing right now. But realistically speaking, he should have been the one to dethrone Cody Rhodes. This man is on a whole different level. If you go back and watch this past Monday Night Raw, the amount of shirts that you saw that had Yeet on them was visible in the crowd. You could see how big this guy is, man. He's up there with Cody Rhodes. If anything, this is my opinion, this man is on the level of Cody Rhodes.
I agree.
It is time to pull the trigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
It's go time.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I disagree. First of all, I disagree with you telling the panel that he can't wrestle. So I'm disagreeing with you on that. Second of all, I don't think it's right to pull the trigger on. Let me finish. I don't think it's right to pull the trigger because it's not time for Jey Uso to be champion yet. It's not time. Granted, yeah, main event Jey Uso, but and he is over. I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's not time yet. His time will come, but it ain't now. Jay, as you were saying,
wrestler. Listen, obviously Jey Uso is a better wrestler than me. So I don't want y'all motherfuckers coming for me in the chat like, oh, you can't. I know I can't wrestle.
I can't wrestle either.
But coming from a fan's perspective, from what I see with my own two eyes, he's not a great wrestler by any means. He had one of the worst matches of his entire life on the grandest stage of them all with his own fucking brother, okay?
Yeah,
that was a terrible match.
Jesus, that was
all
so
of
bad.
his solo matches are a snooze fest to me.
But his tag team matches, they hit.
I think as a solo, no. His promos are always weak to me. The only thing he's got going for himself is that fucking entrance that people love. Real talk. That's the only thing I see that's really's got Jey Uso at main event status. And because of the whole ordeal with the Bloodline, really helped push him to that level, right? But I think once that entrance and that whole thing Shabil dies down, you ain't gonna see Jey Uso in this position. Like, he's gonna fade into the wind. Like, it's gonna be a hot take, and I know people are gonna hate on me, but it's true. Y'all know it's true. Fans, we tend to get tired of shit real fast, bro.
And I get what you're saying. However, though,
is he big?
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger to beat Cody Rhodes. Are you smoking that shit?
Thank you.
I told you to stop. I told you to stop that shit. No,
I think part of the blame here has to be Triple H because the story repeats itself once fucking again and again and again and again. Look at fucking LA Knight. Nobody likes LA Knight anymore because they didn't pull the trigger.
That's true.
The same thing's gonna happen to Jey main event Uso. It's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen? I tell you what's gonna happen. It's not a spoiler. It's a prediction. The Bloodlines are going to come in. The Rock is going to come in.
Wait, shouldn't it be the other way around? It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler.
Oh, there you're right. Okay. So,
one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how did you say?
It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to happen, so it's a spoiler.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
One more time. Go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Oh.
They're going to not pull the trigger on him, and we're going to forget about him once fucking Survivor Series comes, and he has to help The Rock and the Bloodline. And then we're going to have another LA Knight issue here where I don't even know where the fuck LA Knight is fighting, but I don't care because
he's going for
Logan Paul
for the United States Championship again.
And I ain't gonna lie, Logan Paul cooked this motherfucker.
Yeah, like, he did. He did, which is why I'm saying. And y'all were over here talking about, oh, he's fine. He's fine. We gotta wait his time. No.
I'm still behind him. I still like
I guess. Yeah, you can be behind him, but he's not as big.
Obviously not. No.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
You got when someone. This is the problem with WWE, which is why I hate the Fed.
With face character.
No, just in general. When you have a character who is red hot, you capture that lighting in the bottle and you let it go.
The problem with that is that I see what you're saying, but if there's already an established storyline that's going on, do you just drop that completely for the sake of pulling the trigger on this?
Because you don't need
storyline
Cody.
sucks. Yeah, Cody's not cutting it. I'm sorry to hear, but it's not cutting it.
Okay, Cody's story. Okay, people are saying that they should have pulled the trigger on Cody Rhodes last year against Roman Reigns.
Exactly.
I agree.
And they didn't.
Yeah, and which is why his championship is not fucking cutting it.
And I called it.
Cody's cutting is not cutting it. Just not.
So then just pull the trigger on any storyline just for the sake of...
Not any storyline, but when it makes sense. Because you're not going to be able to capitalize on the
Okay.
wrestler.
So let's go to LA Knight. How the fuck were you going to pull the trigger on him against someone like Roman Reigns? You're not going to pull the trigger on
That's
LA Knight.
their fault for putting him.
That's not his fault.
No.
That's not
That
their
is their fault for putting him up against Roman Reigns and thinking his loss to Roman Reigns is gonna. I said this on the podcast. I said him going up against Roman Reigns is gonna hurt him, and it did because it devalued him in the eyes of the fans.
What were they going to put him up against?
They should have had him go against a mid-card title and had him win.
Yeah.
International championship.
International, that's AJ,
Yeah.
bro.
Intercontinental
That's
championship.
Gunther.
At
the
the
time.
time. At the at the time.
Did you want to pull the trigger
No, you
on
couldn't-
Gunther's?
couldn't
No, but you
Without
could
a
do
So
the
you could
United
do
States
US title,
Championship.
You could do, yeah.
Yeah, you could have
Who
had
was
it.
the U.S. champion at the time?
Logan.
Rey
no,
Mysterio.
No, it wasn't Rey Mysterio.
I think it was Logan. Still Logan. I
Yeah,
think.
Logan.
Yeah, it was still Logan.
So yeah, you could have.
And Logan didn't need it. Because
I
longevity-wise, he
think
didn't need it.
Logan's title reign was more purely placed on politics at that point.
And which is why I'm saying you hurt him.
I think, yeah, he was in a tough position. And it's not his fault because I think he got hot at the wrong time.
But see,
That
but
sounds so
see,
bad, though.
It's
Yeah,
not,
it's
no,
your
but it's
fault,
not,
kid,
no,
because you got hot for the wrong time.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying the timing just sucked for him. That's what
It's
I'm saying.
just, but that's my issue with the Fed is the fact that when you have someone who's hot, you got to pull the trigger. That was my main issue with Sami Zayn last year. Why would you have Sami Zayn so big, so hot? He was basically what Cody Rhodes was last year, so hot. Then you had him go against a match. I think it was at Fastlane.
It was against
Roman Reigns in Canada, and he lost.
Yeah, of course. You're not going to have him beat Roman Reigns
So then why would you build that up to him?
because of the story that's going on in the bloodline.
And
He's the
so-
one who turned his back on Roman.
Yeah, and then but
It
that's
made
my
sense.
issue though. In hindsight, yeah, sure, but again, then you make that big baby face, and it's just not there anymore.
Listen, I don't book the shit.
I know you don't. I know you don't. But what I'm
understand
saying
what
is,
they're saying, but
this is a guy who you see it every Monday night. You don't believe me? Watch. Go back on YouTube TV or whatever the fuck you watch. Go back, rewind. You'll see the Yeets in the crowd. You will see how crazy that crowd gets. It's on par
when
with
his
John
music
Cena.
hits,
Yeah, and sometimes Cena has proved it. All you need is 5 moves.
Nah. Cena's a whole different animal. Not just because of his theme song is great and his moves, whatever, but it's his promos.
I know
what mark he leaves.
Yeah,
when
I
he's
know.
in the ring. Jey Uso don't leave no damn marks.
I'm not saying he
But
can't.
see, but I think we're staying away from what really was back in the day, and what it could be right now is that the person that holds the title is what makes the title. Now we're waiting wait until that person is ready for the title. Look how Cody Rhodes right now. He doesn't need the fucking title because he's not cutting it.
Yeah.
The person
You're gonna get
who
flamed in
is
the chat.
hot
Well, he's
has to
spitting
make
truth.
the title,
Agreed.
and that's just how it is. You cannot be ready. You're gonna come out. Roman Reigns wasn't ready for the title, and look what happened.
Well,
Which run you talking about?
when
The
he first
time?
that's
When
the-
y'all hated him and I loved him.
Yes, exactly. People say
ready.
We hated him all at the same time.
yeah.
You loved him once he came back from
heel.
his leukemia thingy.
And I
That's when you
said- and I
started
said,
liking him.
This is the man that I
That's
always
what I'm
wanted.
saying, but it goes back to times. The man has to make the title matter relevant.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
other way around. Because it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's what Roman did with that championship, dog. That's what Gunther did with that IC
Exactly.
championship, dog.
Exactly. And look what happened. Go back to his point. Nobody likes Sami Zayn anymore.
He still gets popped.
Yes,
Again,
but
he gets pops.
Braun Breaker's about to beat his ass.
And that's the problem. Now you
think they're
have
gonna
Braun
give it to
Breaker who's gonna come back, which realistically they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah, they're gonna give it a hint because Sami Zayn is cooked.
I don't even like Braun Breaker, honestly. I really don't, but I can see they give it to him.
When it comes to a sport that is scripted, sometimes you can't have this idea where you're like, oh wait. Sometimes you just have to pull the trigger. Why? Because in the sports that's always happening 24/7, it's okay to have that big moment.
Yeah. Look at what happened to Hangman. His face title reign. We said that it wasn't good. And that helped his character be the Hangman that he is right now.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Jay might not be ready right now. You might say that he doesn't have it. I completely agree. But let's give him a shot with the title. Maybe he
He
becomes
did have a shot, and he lost.
No, he didn't win it though.
He lost. Exactly. He lost.
Exactly. What you had to give him the title in order to understand what a man is gonna do with the title. Again, it goes back to making the title.
I give Jey Uso the U.S. championship.
Oh my.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. I'm not giving him the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, the World Heavyweight Championship isn't really like the title now. Honestly, the title is that Undisputed Championship because of Roman Reigns. Granted, Cody Rhodes has it now.
It sucks.
You know,
Cody's not making that title.
He's really
He's
not.
not fucking making it.
But that's our opinions. Let us know in the comments
I
below.
blame, I
We'll see
blame
you there.
all you motherfuckers for that.
And there it
Y'all crying
is.
for Cody Rhodes. I knew
There
this
it is.
championship run's gonna suck ass. We said
We
it.
all do.
Are you listening? Damn.